up playing hack, all gas, whole lot of motion, head bang, whiplash past the moat train, sauced up, fits on 10, Yankee fitted, even in my bed, small town boys up next to bat, JVB make it get slapped. It's so
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you take a look at our home side as we enter play here. Point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by the former #1 overall pick from the University of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touchdown pass. So he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Here's Ward. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Off the bootleg, Ward. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the play. 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line. Over the middle into the hands of Burks. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 12 yards. That's good. To the air again, Ward. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. Brings up 2nd to throw. Here's Ward. And incomplete on the deep ball. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. To throw is Ward. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he slides to avoid the hit. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play fake, here's Ward. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. On the ground with Bigsby to start the drive. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. 37-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and Bigsby once more. And he stopped immediately there. 3rd and 5. Messenger on the tackle. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. And with a flag down, he goes. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
The visitors' offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he is right up there amongst the best in the NFL.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
A gain of 10 yards. Complete to Traylon Burks.
They fake the handoff. Now Ward.
Going for the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
Fights off the defender. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
3 yards. That's another.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
He'll get this complete to the tight end Barner.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A.J. Barner, his second touchdown on the season. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
33-yard line. A gain of a yard.
2nd and 9 now. That's going to be caught by Bigsby.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
A gain of 9 yards. Complete to Tank Bigsby.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Now back to throw.
They'll set up a screen for Bigsby. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll set up to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
From the gun, Bigsby.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll drop the throw.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
On for the field goal. A 57-yard attempt.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will stay at a 7-point game. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down.
The tackle by Zach Elliott. A 3-yard pickup.
Now Ward.
Second and 7.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Throwing is Ward. He's got his target. That's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
Ward. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and goal.
Ward again. And it's caught. Touchdown. Keyshawn Butte, his first touchdown on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
A 6-yard pickup.
A carry here for the big tight end. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. So they bring out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. Yeah, he was looking for the check out bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Throwing now, Ward. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And this one will be brought back to the 22. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And taken down. Now 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up
looking to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Incomplete.
They'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hill. Tyler Loop now to try the field goal. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt.
A 36-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack. and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
And a first down.
Here's Ward.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
A gain of 29 more yards.
Looking to throw. More. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
To the air again, Ward.
Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. They'll run this one right with Robinson.
He will push his way down to about the 14. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Moore.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
They'll run with Robinson.
A nifty move on the run, but ultimately stops short of the goal line down at the 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense.
From the gun, Ward.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Robinson.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. And his kick is indeed good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A good-looking return set up here.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. This offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. Now, they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people would think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
He finds his target. It's Schultz. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
To Dalton Schultz.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Now a handoff to Bigsby.
And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Give him 9 yards on the carry there. A good run. And now 2nd and goal.
White. Touchdown.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that slices the lead down to 17-10.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
A gain of 12.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row, and now a pickup of 8.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and a couple. To throw is Ward. Open man is Barner, the tight end. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
They'll go with the keeper. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
That's another first down. A gain of 1 yard. Result.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30.
73 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now a 2nd and 2.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's good for a first down. A 5-yard gain on the play.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their... And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Cam Ward.
His 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
Set to kick off.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back to the starting at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Paul. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Here's a give to Bigsby. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Brings up 3rd down.
It's a quarterback sneak.
And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the 1st down.
And as we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
He'll drop to throw.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
They'll go with a keeper. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They come up short here on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
104 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Robinson with another carry.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. They'll get this complete to the tight end, Barner.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a 1st down.
Robinson up the middle.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Diggs on the tackle.
To throw, here's Ward. That pass complete. Here's Butte with it.
And he is going to lose yardage here. The offense on 3rd down, they've been excellent, 6 for 7. This is 3rd down and 12. And that will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. That's complete to Pearsall. Second down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
They're going to look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will take it in for the touchdown.
Ricky Pearsall,
64 yards. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit.
Visitors 27.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now Ward throwing to start the drive. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Second and 10.
Makes it second and 10.
Out of the gun, Ward.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a third and 10. Looking to throw. Ward. And that is incomplete. For the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. Here's Johnny Hecker now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another first down.
A run here with Bigsby.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Messenger on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Brings up third and 6.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on first and 10.
That's another first down.
Back to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now a first and 10 at the 11.
4 yards. That's good for a first down.
On the carry, Bigsby.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Take Bigsby. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year.
And his guys are able to make this a close game again. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The quick feet by Jackson. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim 1-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now here's whistles and another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. They'll run again with Harris. A good move on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Throwing now, Ward. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck.